Not all exercise is suitable for everyone. To reduce the risk of injury, consult your doctor before participating in this or any other exercise program. If you feel any pain, discomfort, or dizziness, do not continue. The creators, producers, participants, and distributors of this program disclaim any liability or loss in connection with the exercise and instruction herein.
Welcome to Power Yoga Mind and Body. My name is Adrienne Reed. Today our theme is core and abs, so we're going to be working on our back and our abs. Let's go ahead and get started. You guys step on up to the front of your mats. Go ahead and open up your feet so the outer edges of your feet are against the outer edges of your mat. And inhale, let's go ahead and extend, sweep your arms upward, get long from your heels to your fingertips. And exhale, go ahead and drop your right hand to your right thigh. Inhale, extend that left arm up as high as you can, and exhale, drop off toward the right-hand side. Ground that left heel really well. So you're extending through that left leg and pulling all the way down. Let's go 3 more deep breaths here, looking good. So we're working those obliques and this entire left side. And after your third breath, inhale, extend both arms upward. Let's stretch nice and long again. Get length from your heels to your fingertips. And exhale, left hand to your left side. Drop off toward the left. Nice job, Johan. Once again, extend nice and long through that heel, all the way to those fingertips, extending all the way through your rib tissue, pulling through those obliques. Let's go 2 more deep breaths there, looking good. And after your second breath, inhale, go ahead and draw your hands back up to center. And exhale, go ahead and drop them down by your sides. Let's bring your feet together. And we're going to start working on a standing camel position. So you're going to bring your hands behind your back so the heel of your hands are against your lower back. And you're going to inhale, look up and just arch back. You can bend your knees slightly and just take a nice arch back. Looking good. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. Wonderful. So that chin is floating upward. Nice arch back. Bend those knees slightly if you need to support that. Nice job. Inhale, go ahead and float your torso up. Looking good. Let's go ahead and drop down to your knees. You're going to extend your right leg out straight off to the right-hand side with your toes upward. And inhale, let's go ahead and sweep your arms up, get length from your knee to your fingertips, so arms upward. Exhale, go ahead and fall off toward the right-hand side. I suggest dropping your hand to the floor if you can get it there. On the inside of your leg. But try and draw your left arm overhead, looking good. And get nice length all the way to those toes if possible. Wonderful job, Deborah. Let's go 2 more breaths here. Again, working this entire side. Great job, Johan. Make sure you're not pushing too hard on that knee if your hand is resting on your leg. And inhale, come on back up to center. You're going to tuck that right knee back in. Same thing on the other side, so left leg is going to go outward. Inhale, sweep those arms up, get length from your knee to your fingertip, and exhale, drop off toward the left-hand side. Wonderful job. So once again, extending all the way through this rib tissue, pulling through those fingertips, grounding that lower hand. Wonderful job. Let's go 2 more deep breaths here. Sorry about that. And inhale, come on and float back up towards center. Let's tuck both knees in and center. And let's go for a full camel. So on your knees, float your hands behind your back. We're gonna do this a couple of times, so let's take it in phases. So inhale, keep your hands on your back. You're just gonna look up and start arching back slightly. Draw that chin up. And let's just go for 3 deep breaths there. So you're extending your navel toward the front of the room and kind of up toward the ceiling if you can. Nice job, Shavasana, Camel. Inhale, go ahead and float up from that. And let's go a little bit deeper this time. If you can, go ahead and reach back and grab your ankles. If you need to tuck your toes under so you can reach your ankles, feel free. Or if you can't quite get there, go ahead and leave your hands on your hips. Inhale, look up and arch back. Wonderful job, Deborah. So you're pulling that navel forward. Looking good. Let's go one more deep breath here. And inhale, float back up again. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and lay down flat on your backs. And you're gonna tuck your hands underneath your hips. I suggest putting them in a diamond position so they support your lower back and your tailbone. And go ahead and extend those heels right up toward the ceiling. Let's start working on your abs. Real slowly, to about the count of 10. Take your time getting down there. Lower those heels down to the mat. So it's just starting to warm up those abs. And you can flex your feet slightly as well, which will bring a little bit more into your legs if you'd like that. All right, let's go ahead and bring those heels back up. And let's do a little bit of a sweeping movement here. So we're gonna inhale, you're gonna draw your heels down, and you guys try and stick with me if you can. Draw your heels down about 2 inches off the floor and open them up into a nice wide-legged position. And exhale, draw them together and back up again. And let's do that again. Inhale, sweep down and open. And exhale, together and back up. And inhale, sweep down and open. Exhale, together, back up. Let's go 2 more if we can. Inhale, sweep down and open. And exhale, together and back up. Once again, slowly to about the count of 10. Go ahead and lower those heels down. Take your time. Keep those abs working. Let's keep those hands tucked underneath. And go ahead and pick those heels up about 2 inches off the mat. We're gonna float into Charlie Chaplinasana. So you're gonna float those feet open in a wide angle V and extend through your heels. Long inhales and exhales here. You're gonna start feeling that pretty intensely in your abs. If you're getting tired, extend through those heels and push a little harder. Let's go about 5 more breaths here. If you're tired, push harder through your heels or drop your feet if you need to. But try and keep with it if you can. Looking good. And then exhale, go ahead and lower those feet down. Let's just go for a couple of relaxing breaths here. And when you're ready, go ahead and draw your arms overhead. You're gonna come up to a seated position using the strength of your arms and your abs. So just draw those arms up and come on up to seated if you can. Wonderful job. Let's go ahead and roll over onto your stomach if you can. Now we're gonna do a little bit of work in a back bend position on your stomach. If you feel like you need extra support, feel free to grab a towel or a blanket and tuck it under your hips. So if you guys would like to grab a towel and tuck it underneath, feel free. All right, let's go ahead and start extending your fingertips toward the front and get really long from your toes to your fingertips. You're just gonna look at your fingertips for 1 breath. And then inhale, draw up your arms and legs as high as they can go, almost like you're flying, like you're Superman. So you're getting depth in your arch and length in your body, pulling nice and long. Let's go 4 more breaths there. Looking good, everybody. Inhale, come on up 1 more inch if you can, and exhale, lower down. Drop your hands down by your sides, feet flat. Let's drop to your right ear for a couple of relaxing breaths. Take this time just to relax your abs, relax your back, and gain composure for the next pose. All right, let's start moving again. You're gonna bend both knees, reach back and grab your ankles. Inhale, just look toward the front of your mat, and exhale. And then inhale, come on up. You're driving those heels as far up and toward the back of the room as you can. Looking good. Let's go 3 more breaths here. So once again, use the strength of your arms, use the strength of your legs to gain more arch in your back. Inhale, see if you can extend 1 more inch, and exhale, lower on down. Nice job. Hands down by your sides, left ear, a couple of relaxing breaths. Great job, everybody. Let's kind of change that up a little bit. So I want you to bend your left knee, grab your left ankle with your left hand, and extend your right arm forward. So we're gonna combine those last 2 moves that we just did. So inhale, you're gonna drive that left heel up and toward the back of the room, and pick your right arm and leg up as high as you can go. So nice extension through this leg and length from your fingertip to your toes. Wonderful job. Let's go 3 more breaths here. Looking good, everybody. Inhale, come on up 1 more inch if you can, and exhale, lower down, hands down by your sides, right ear. Once again, take this time to just let your back relax, let your abs relax, hollow your lower belly. And let's start moving a little bit more again. So same thing on the other side. Reach back and grab your right ankle with your right hand. Left arm extended forward. And inhale, let's bring everything up. So right heel's coming up and as far back as it can. Extension from left fingertip to left toes. Let's go 3 more deep breaths here. Looking good, Deborah. See if you can get that foot up a little higher if you can. Inhale, come on up 1 more inch, and exhale, lower on down. Hands down by your sides, left ear, a couple of relaxing breaths again. Take this time to rejuvenate, let everything just completely let go and relax. All right, we're gonna change it up a little bit again. So you're gonna reach back, we're gonna bend your left knee, grab your left ankle with your right hand. So we're kind of swapping it up and adding a twist in. Extend that right foot behind, left arm forward. Inhale, come on up. So left heel's coming up and toward the back, extending kind of in a twisted position. Length from your right toes to your left fingertips. Looking good. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. Inhale, come on up as high as you can come for 1 breath, and exhale, lower down, hands down by your sides, left ear. Doing great, everybody. Just relax. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. So bend your right knee, right ankle with your left hand. Right arm extends in front. Let's inhale, draw everything up. So you're taking a little bit of a twist. See if you can pick that left leg up if you can. There you go. Looking good. So arch in your back, a little bit of a twist. Length from your right fingertips to your left toe. Inhale, come on up 1 more inch, And exhale, lower down, hands down by your sides, right ear. All right, let's keep moving one more time. You're gonna reach back and grab both ankles again. This time when we come up, I do want you to leave the tops of your thighs on the mat. So inhale, come on up. So you're just driving your heels as far back as you can. This should help get a nice opening in your torso, so extending through that torso. We're gonna go 10 more breaths here, guys. I know this is a killer, so pace yourself. There you go. Use that strength, extend, pull those heels back. Try and open up that heart tissue completely if you can. And exhale, go ahead and release. Go ahead and lay down, hands down by your sides. Right ear. All right, let's go ahead and turn right over onto your backs, guys. All right, let's start doing a little bit more with back bends here. We're gonna go ahead and bend both knees. Tuck your heels right in by your sit bones. Leave your hands down by your sides. Let's float up into bridge. On an inhale, I want you to draw your navels up toward the ceiling. So come on up. Lots of choices for your hand position here. You can leave your hands down flat. You can tuck your hands behind and use the strength of your arms to push that navel upward. You can grasp your ankles, or you can tuck your elbows underneath and use your elbows to support your lower back. Let's go 2 more deep breaths here. And then after your second breath, go ahead and drop your hands down by your sides. Take a deep inhale. On a long exhale, lower yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time getting down there. Try and even see if you can hit the curve in your back. Let your tailbone be the last thing to hit. All right, if you felt good in that last position, let's stick with that one. If you'd like a little more work, you can draw your arms overhead and let's float into a full back bend wheel. So you pick the choice that you feel best with. So inhale, come on up. Nice job. So Johan, wonderful job. Stay in that bridge. Extend that navel upward. Looking good. Deborah, wonderful in a full back bend. Draw this up a little more, get nice extension. And exhale, go ahead and lower down slowly. If you're in a bridge, do that same thing. Inhale, get length, and exhale, get depth. Lower down nice and slowly. And let's just go for a couple of relaxing breaths here. All right, let's go ahead and float into fish, Matsyasana. You can either tuck your hands underneath your hips if you feel best there, but go ahead and start arching your back. You're gonna draw kind of to the crown of your head. Are you familiar with this one, Johan? Draw your navel upward. Look right upward. If you're feeling strong, there you go. Pick those legs right up off the mat. If you're feeling really strong, you can draw your arms together as well. Let's go 5 more deep breaths there. Looking good. Nice job, Deborah. And exhale, go ahead and lower down slowly. And just lay down flat on your back. And And let's go for a couple of relaxing breaths there. All right, let's start working those abs a little bit more. We've been focusing on your back. Let's go back to your abs. Go ahead and tuck your hands back underneath your hips in that diamond shape. And extend those legs upward, draw those heels up. Slowly draw your heels down again. Take your time getting down there, work those abs, hollow your lower belly, strengthen your legs, flex your feet slightly if you feel like you want a little more of a stretch. And once you get down there, go ahead and release your hands. We're gonna do a little bit of work with bicycle here, but we're gonna do it with straightened legs. So go ahead and interlace your hands behind your head. And you're gonna inhale, draw your right leg up and touch your left elbow to your right leg. So legs are gonna be straight here, guys, if you can. And then same thing, swap. So straighten up those legs, Kim, there you go. Yes, that's it, Sharon. And let's try and get 10 of those in. One is a touch on the right and on the left. Try not to move your neck too much if you can help it. The focus is really on working on those abs and working those legs. Once again, flex your heels. Try not to have your feet touch the ground if you can, so you're just kind of moving slowly back and forth. And after you've finished your 10, go ahead and release that, lay flat on the mat. Arms down by your sides again, go for a couple of relaxing breaths. All right, let's keep moving a little bit more. Let's go ahead and float into plow. So draw your legs overhead. Use the strength of your arms. Go ahead and drop those toes all the way down to the floor. A couple of choices for arm position. You can either tuck your hands behind your back to support your lower back, or you can interlace your fingers and use the strength of your arms to push that down. Try and draw your toes as far forward as possible. So nice release all the way along your spine. Extension through your arms if your arms are downward. Let's go 2 more deep breaths here. And after your second breath, go ahead and roll down slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time, tuck your hands under your lower back. Try and keep your legs as close to your face as you can on the way down. There you go, so lowering down, supporting that back. And once you get down there, draw those heels down to the mat. Why not? Let's get one last ab stretch in. And let's get ready for the final pose in class. The final pose of class is the most important in yoga, called Shavasana. This pose is what you've worked the entire class to achieve, an exploration of stillness and action. As you lay here on your mat, allow your feet to flop open, your entire body to come to rest. Bring your hands by your sides with your palms upward. Let your mind and body relax completely. The purpose of this time is to just be. Be still in your heart, still in your mind, still in yourself. Try to remain in this pose for 5 to 10 minutes, finding health and harmony within. Thank you for your time and hard work. Namaste.
If you'd like to continue to improve your strength, stamina, flexibility, and balance, order Power Yoga for Athletes. This hour-long video is for yogis who embrace a more active lifestyle. Call 1-866-629-1591 or visit adriennereed.com. For tips and secrets on Power Yoga, visit WUSF.org and click on the Power Yoga icon. You'll find frequently asked questions and show information from Adrienne Reed.